With this mindset, you may begin to experience relationships and encounters in a calmer, more grounded way. Instead of searching for immediate meaning or certainty in every interaction, you start to allow things to unfold at a natural pace, observing how people show up over time, rather than how strongly they appear in a single moment. This shift brings a sense of emotional stability, where you are less influenced by anticipation and more guided by real experience. Over time, this helps you distinguish between fleeting impressions and genuine connection. You may also notice that your own emotional state becomes more balanced, less driven by uncertainty, and more supported by a growing sense of self-trust. This is an important stage in personal development because it allows you to engage with others without losing your internal grounding. When you are centered within yourself, relationships tend to feel clearer and less overwhelming, as you are no longer relying on external validation to define your sense of direction. Instead, you can appreciate people for who they are, while also recognizing what is truly compatible with your life. This does not diminish the value of connection. Rather, it strengthens it by making space for authenticity instead of expectation. As your perspective continues to mature, you may find that meaningful relationships often develop in subtle, ordinary ways, through shared time, consistent presence, and mutual respect. These qualities build something far more lasting than intensity alone. In that sense, what once felt like searching begins to transform into recognition, not of signs or certainty, but of genuine alignment that reveals itself naturally through lived experience. You thought you were forgotten, but you were only being preserved for someone who can handle the weight of your soul, someone who can see beyond the surface and embrace the depth of your being. Don't skip, because this is the revelation. You will not have to chase. You will not have to beg. You will not have to prove yourself. This person will recognize your value instantly. The connection will be undeniable, magnetic, unshakable. And when they speak your name, it will sound like healing. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because what I'm about to tell you will show you why this is your divine moment. The struggles of the past, the betrayals, the disappointments, they were not punishments, they were preparation. Every heartbreak was chiseling you, shaping you, building you into the one who could carry this love. And now, Archangel Michael says, heaven has chosen, heaven has moved, heaven is sending. This is not far away. This is not a vague promise. This is unfolding even as you watch this. Don't skip, because the one who is being sent into your life is closer than you think. My beloved child, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And in the next part, I will unveil the exact signs, the shocking indicators, the once-in-a-lifetime confirmations that will prove to you this person is already on their way. My precious soul, take a deep breath and don't skip, because what I'm about to tell you will send chills through your heart in the best way. Stay till the end, because in this part, I will reveal what Archangel Michael whispered about the one being sent into your life. This message is a map, a prophetic pattern that will lead you to what you've been waiting for all along. Archangel Michael says, this person is not a stranger to your soul. They are a continuation of something unfinished from a higher realm. You've met before, not in this lifetime, but in another chapter of divine time. That's why when your eyes finally meet, it won't feel like meeting someone new. It will feel like remembering someone you've always known. Don't skip, because that feeling of instant peace, of unexplainable comfort, will be your first sign. Heaven says your paths have been circling each other for years, like two rivers separated by mountains, waiting for the right rainfall to merge. That rainfall is happening now. The shift has already started. Stay till the end, because Archangel Michael wants you to understand how perfectly heaven timed this encounter. You were delayed, not denied. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every unanswered prayer was rearranging your story to make room for this one divine arrival. My beloved child, the person who is being sent to you is carrying something rare, spiritual recognition. They will not just see you, they will understand you in silence. They will look at you and feel what words cannot describe. Don't skip, because this part of the message holds your confirmation. Archangel Michael says, "The one I'm sending into your life will appear calm on the surface, but when you stand near them, you will feel a rush in your spirit, like heaven brushing against your soul. There will be coincidences, songs repeating, numbers aligning, dreams that echo their face before you even meet them. You may even feel their energy before they arrive. Sometimes at night, you'll sense peace washing over you without knowing why. That's them thinking of you, unknowingly sending a vibration that heaven amplifies to your heart. Stay till the end, because you will soon realize this connection is not just emotional, it's sacred. Archangel Michael says, I've tested this person. I've walked with them through loss, through tears, through lessons they didn't understand. They had to be purified before being allowed to stand beside you. You both had to grow separately, so that when you meet, you wouldn't destroy what heaven is building. Don't skip, because this is the truth. The love you prayed for was also praying for you. You are about to witness what divine timing truly means. Heaven has seen how long you've walked alone, carrying light through darkness. You didn't give up. It is also important to understand how the mind naturally tries to assign meaning during periods of transition. When you have been through emotional strain, loss, or disappointment, it becomes tempting to interpret future possibilities as something already written, something guaranteed, or something waiting to be revealed in a dramatic moment. But real relationships and real connections don't unfold that way. They are not prescripted or predetermined. They are shaped through timing, choice, and mutual understanding. A meaningful connection is not defined by intensity at first sight, but by how consistently it grows in real life, through ordinary interactions and shared experiences. Sometimes the right people enter your life in the most unremarkable circumstances. A simple message, a casual introduction, or a brief encounter that only later reveals its significance. At the time, it may not feel like anything extraordinary. What matters is not the moment of arrival, but what develops afterward. And even then, nothing is guaranteed or fixed in advance. What is real tends to unfold gradually, through trust that is built rather than assumed. The healthiest way to approach new connections is not through expectation of fate or predetermined meaning, but through openness to experience and honesty about how something actually feels as it develops. That allows you to see people clearly, without the pressure of assigning them a role in a story before they have shown who they are. And my beloved child, know this: heaven never sends someone too early or too late. The moment they appear, it will be perfect. The day, the timing, the season, everything will align. Stay till the end, because in the next part, I will reveal what will happen the moment you meet them, the words that will be spoken, and the powerful sign that will tell you, this is the one Archangel Michael sent. My beloved heart, don't skip. What you are about to hear will send waves through your spirit. Stay till the end, because this is where heaven begins to show you what will happen when the one sent by Archangel Michael finally steps into your life. Everything will feel different. The energy, the timing, even the air around you will carry a quiet shift. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for years. Archangel Michael says, when you meet them, your soul will recognize before your eyes do. You won't need an introduction. Your spirit will whisper finally. There will be a silence, a heartbeat that feels louder, a pull that you can't explain. Don't skip, because this is not a story. This is a divine setup that is already unfolding. At that moment, you might not even realize the magnitude of what's happening. It may look like an ordinary meeting, a conversation, a glance, a question, but heaven will be holding its breath. Archangel Michael says, every angel around you will pause, because a new chapter is being written in your book of destiny. Stay till the end, because this next part will tell you how you'll know this is the one. The sign is peace, not fireworks, not confusion, not chaos. Peace, a calm that feels like home, a feeling that silences every doubt inside you. Their presence will not drain you, it will restore you. Don't skip, because this kind of peace cannot be faked. It is heaven's signature. When you feel it, you'll know. They will speak words that echo your own hidden thoughts. You'll feel seen without having to explain. Their eyes will hold familiarity, like you've read them before, in a story only heaven could write. And Archangel Michael says, that's when you'll understand why it never worked with anyone else, because their soul was the only one that could recognize yours. Stay till the end, because something bigger is still coming. Archangel Michael wants you to know this. Once you meet, everything that felt scattered will start aligning. Finances, emotions, dreams, even old wounds, they'll begin to make sense. Don't skip, because this person will not just love you, they will awaken you. Heaven says this connection will not be rushed. It will grow with purpose, with divine rhythm. There will be moments where time seems to bend, conversations that feel timeless, silences that heal, laughter that sounds like music you've known forever. This is not fantasy, this is divine orchestration. My beloved child, Archangel Michael whispers, they will come when you least expect it, but most need it. You might be healing, rebuilding, rediscovering yourself, and that's when they'll appear. Don't skip, because heaven often moves in quiet moments, not chaos. When they come, they'll notice small things about you that others never did. How you look when you're lost in thought, how your heart softens when you talk about what you love, how you care for others even when you're hurting. They'll see all that and choose you still. Stay till the end, because their arrival will mark the beginning of a beautiful turning point. Archangel Michael says, this person carries a divine assignment connected to your purpose. Together, you will move mountains. Your union will not just be love, it will be light. When you join, things will start moving faster, blessings will accelerate, opportunities will unfold, and even those who doubted you will see transformation they cannot explain. Don't skip, because this next secret will melt your heart. This person has already been praying for you. Without knowing your name, they've been asking heaven to send someone real, someone loyal, someone chosen, and heaven smiled, because that someone was you. You were never forgotten. You were never invisible. Heaven has been working silently to bring you both together. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was simply clearing the way for this divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, the journey wasn't punishment, it was protection. Stay till the end, because I must reveal one final truth. The moment you meet them, you will feel a subtle vibration in your chest. Your heartbeat will sync with something larger. That's heaven confirming, this is them. And from that moment, nothing in your world will feel the same again. Don't skip, my beloved soul. Something huge is waiting for you, because in the next part, I will reveal how heaven will test this connection, how to recognize false distractions, and how to protect the love that Archangel Michael himself is sending into your life. My beloved soul, don't skip, because this is where the truth deepens. Stay till the end, because this part will open your eyes to how heaven protects what it sends. As this awareness deepens, relationships and new encounters begin to feel less like tests and more like opportunities to understand yourself and your needs more clearly. Instead of rushing to assign meaning to every interaction, you start to notice how different dynamics affect your emotional balance over time. Some people may initially appear compelling because of their confidence or strong communication, but what becomes more important is whether their presence contributes to stability or creates internal tension. Others may seem quieter or less immediately striking, yet offer a sense of calm consistency that allows trust to build gradually without pressure. In this way, discernment becomes less about labeling people as right or wrong, and more about observing alignment between words, behavior, and emotional impact. You begin to value patience in how connections unfold, recognizing that meaningful bonds rarely require urgency or constant reassurance to prove themselves. At the same time, your own emotional responses become a useful guide rather than something to override. If something feels rushed, unclear, or inconsistent, you give yourself permission to slow down rather than forcing understanding. If something feels steady, respectful, and naturally reciprocal, you allow it space to grow without overanalyzing it. This balance helps you avoid extremes, neither dismissing opportunities too quickly nor investing in situations that repeatedly drain your energy. Over time, this approach strengthens emotional maturity because it shifts focus away from prediction and toward observation, from assumption toward experience. You stop trying to decode every moment as a message and instead learn to trust patterns that reveal themselves through time and consistency. In doing so, relationships become less about proving intuition right or wrong and more about building a clearer understanding of what truly supports your well-being and long-term peace. Stay till the end, because I will show you what happens once you pass this test. The moment you turn away from the distractions, heaven will begin to clear your path like lightning cutting through clouds. Unexpected clarity will fill your heart. You'll stop second-guessing. Your spirit will settle into calm. Don't skip, because that calm is heaven's approval. It's the silent voice that says, "Yes, this is the one I sent." Archangel Michael says, "Once you meet, protect it quietly. This connection will not need public validation. It will thrive in silence, in mutual understanding, in spiritual depth. Don't let noise from others shake what heaven has sealed. Stay till the end, because I will soon reveal what miracles will follow when you protect what's sacred. The moment you both align, everything around you will begin to shift. Delays will vanish. Doors that refuse to open will swing wide. Even people who once doubted you will feel the change, but won't be able to explain it. Archangel Michael says, that's the power of divine alignment. It bends reality. Don't skip, because you are stepping into that season now. This person is not coming to complete you. They are coming to join you. Together, you will build, not beg. You will create, not compete. You will elevate, not exhaust. Heaven has chosen someone who will not run from your intensity, but embrace it. They will stand beside you, in light and shadow, in silence and celebration. My beloved, the angels are already working to align your meeting. Right now, timelines are merging, circumstances are being adjusted, and hearts are being stirred. You might feel sudden restlessness or see their initials in unexpected places. These are not coincidences. They are the echoes of divine preparation. Stay till the end, because the next moment I describe may already be in motion. When you finally meet, your world will feel like it pauses for half a second. Heaven will whisper, "This is it." You'll feel peace, warmth, and quiet awe. Their eyes will hold a recognition that no words can explain. And that's when you'll realize why you had to wait, why others never stayed, why every no was protecting this yes. Don't skip, because this next revelation is for your heart. Archangel Michael says, the love I'm sending is not temporary. It will anchor you, empower you, and heal what others broke. This is the kind of love that doesn't fade with distance or silence. It deepens. You will not lose yourself in it. You will find yourself through it. Stay till the end, because what comes next will fill you with hope. Heaven is saying your season of waiting is ending. The loneliness was not punishment. It was preparation. Every tear watered the ground where this connection will now bloom. Archangel Michael is smiling because heaven's timing has finally aligned with yours. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because in the next part, I will reveal the hidden purpose behind this connection. He divine reason heaven is uniting you with this person, and how your meeting will unlock blessings not just for you, but for generations to come. My beloved soul, don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal will lift the curtain on heaven's deeper plan for your life. Stay till the end, because this part holds the divine reason why Archangel Michael is sending this person to you. You see, heaven never sends people by coincidence. Every connection carries purpose, and this one has been written across lifetimes. Archangel Michael says, this is not just about love, it's about destiny. The person being sent into your life is part of your divine assignment. They are not arriving to fill a void, they are arriving to activate a mission. Don't skip, because this connection will not just touch your heart, it will awaken your calling. When this person steps into your life, everything that once felt complicated will start to make sense. All the pain you endured, all the doors that shut, all the nights you spent questioning your worth, they were preparing you for this exact moment. Heaven was sculpting you into someone who could carry divine purpose alongside another chosen soul. Stay till the end, because in a few seconds, you'll understand why heaven waited until now. Archangel Michael says, this person is carrying half of a spiritual key, and you hold the other half. When you meet, those two halves will merge, unlocking blessings you could not access alone. This is why heaven had to keep you apart until you were both ready. You were being refined, not rejected. Don't skip, because the fusion of your paths will shift your destiny in a way even you didn't expect. Together, you will heal others just by existing in unity. Your energy will create peace where there was chaos, light where there was confusion. You will walk into rooms and people will feel calm without knowing why. Archangel Michael says, the vibration of this union will echo beyond your lifetime. It will open doors for generations. Stay till the end, because you are part of something far bigger than your imagination. My beloved, heaven calls this a soul mission disguised as love. It will feel romantic, yes, but it will also carry sacred responsibility. As this inner shift continues, your perception of life begins to soften in ways that are subtle but meaningful. You may find that certain memories resurface, not to pull you backward, but to finally be understood from a calmer place within you. Things that once felt unresolved or emotionally charged begin to lose their sharpness, not because they are erased, but because you are no longer viewing them through the same internal tension. There is a growing ability to recognize patterns without being controlled by them, and that alone changes how you move through relationships, decisions, and opportunities. You become more selective with your energy, not out of avoidance, but out of clarity. At the same time, moments of unexpected emotional lightness may appear, times when you laugh more freely, breathe more easily, or feel less burdened by what once felt constant. These shifts are often the result of internal integration rather than external change. Life around you may still be imperfect, but your relationship with it becomes less reactive and more grounded. If new opportunities or connections emerge, they tend to reflect this calmer state, arriving in ways that feel less forced and more aligned with your current direction. What matters most is not the idea of something arriving to complete your life, but the recognition that you are already becoming someone capable of holding peace without needing it to be validated by circumstances. In that awareness, connection becomes healthier, purpose becomes clearer, and your sense of direction feels less like something you are chasing and more like something you are steadily building from within. Archangel Michael says, "You will finally feel the kind of safety that doesn't silence you, it frees you. Stay till the end, because heaven is not just sending someone to you, heaven is sending someone for you, a protector, a builder, a believer, a mirror of light that reminds you who you truly are. This person will look at you and see destiny, not damage. They will speak to the highest part of your soul, not the broken parts. Don't skip, because in the next part, I will reveal the moment this divine connection will begin to manifest, the signs, the timing, and how you will know that heaven's door has finally opened for you. Something huge is waiting for you. My radiant soul, don't skip, because this is the moment you've been waiting for. Stay till the end, because in this part Archangel Michael begins to unveil the timing and signs of when this sacred person will manifest into your life. You've heard the promise, now heaven is showing you the pathway. Archangel Michael says, the alignment has already begun. The person is not far. They are already moving toward you. This is not a far-off prophecy. It is a present unfolding. Don't skip, because the signs are subtle at first but undeniable when you know where to look. You may begin to feel a stirring inside you, like anticipation without a reason. You'll notice your heart feeling lighter, your mornings carrying an unusual sense of expectation, like something beautiful is about to happen. This is your first sign. Heaven is recalibrating your energy to match the one who is coming. Stay till the end, because I will reveal even deeper confirmations. Archangel Michael says, look for synchronicities. Numbers repeating in unexpected places, songs playing at the right moment, a sudden urge to visit a place you haven't been in years. Don't dismiss these, they are breadcrumbs heaven lays on the path toward destiny. Don't skip, because one of those small nudges could be the doorway to the encounter itself. Another sign, dreams. You may begin to dream of a silhouette, a voice, or even a presence you can't explain. You might not see their face, but you'll feel warmth, familiarity, and calm. My beloved, this union will also unlock opportunities, partnerships, projects, dreams, financial favor. All will begin to align. Archangel Michael says, when divine love meets divine timing, prosperity follows. Not as greed, but as growth. What was blocked will be released. What was lost will be returned, multiplied. Stay till the end, because heaven is setting a new table for you, one that no one can remove your name from. The bond between you two will be tested, yes, but not broken. These tests will not come to destroy, but to strengthen. When storms come, you'll both remember who sent you to each other, and that memory will anchor you. Don't skip, because heaven's connections don't fade under pressure, they shine brighter. You will see signs of Archangel Michael's presence around you, blue lights, feathers, repeated numbers, warmth during prayer, even songs that seem to speak directly to your heart. These are reminders that heaven is walking beside both of you, protecting and guiding every step. And when you start walking in purpose together, you'll realize something miraculous. The love between you will heal others, not through words, but through energy, through example, through the quiet power of divine partnership. Archangel Michael says, This connection will not just bless your life, it will ripple into generations. It will rewrite your family's story. Stay till the end, because heaven has one last instruction. Keep your hearts pure. Protect this love from fear, from doubt, from noise. Don't explain it to everyone. Let your peace speak louder than your words. Don't skip, because when you protect what heaven gives, heaven protects you in return. My beloved soul, this is the season you've prayed for without even knowing. The season where love and destiny collide. Archangel Michael smiles and says, "What is written cannot be erased. What is joined in heaven will stand on earth." Don't skip, because in the next part, I will reveal the final chapter, the promise heaven has made over your life, the eternal meaning behind this meeting, and the breathtaking reason why you were chosen for such a rare and powerful connection. Stay till the end. Something huge is still waiting for you. My beloved heart, don't skip, because now we step into the deepest layer of this revelation. Stay till the end, because in this part Archangel Michael reveals why you were chosen for such a rare and powerful connection. This is the part that ties everything together, the prayers, the waiting, the signs, the meeting, into one breathtaking purpose. Archangel Michael says, "You were not just chosen to receive love, you were chosen to embody it." The person being sent into your life is not a random blessing. They are a mirror of heaven's intention for you. When you stand beside them, you will not just feel supported, you will feel activated. Don't skip, because this activation is the key to everything that's about to unfold. For years, you've been prepared quietly. Your heart was softened, your spirit stretched, your faith refined. Even when you felt forgotten, you were being formed. Heaven was sculpting your character, your discernment, your compassion, so that when this connection arrived, you wouldn't fumble it, but carry it with grace. Stay till the end, because this is not just a season, it is an assignment. Archangel Michael says, "Together, you and this person will unlock doors for others that you couldn't unlock alone. Your union will become a portal of healing, not through loud speeches, but through the silent testimony of your lives. Families will be restored, children will be inspired, dreams will be resurrected." Don't skip, because this is bigger than both of you. My beloved, heaven calls this a covenant connection. That means it's not bound by convenience but by calling. This person will not walk away when things get hard. In periods of transition, it is common for people to reflect on what once felt blocked, delayed, or emotionally heavy, and to reframe those experiences through the lens of growth. Challenges that once felt like obstacles can, with distance, begin to look like shaping forces that influenced resilience, patience, and clarity. This perspective does not erase difficulty, but it can soften how it is carried. When internal pressure begins to ease, people often describe a renewed sense of creativity and emotional space, where ideas, motivation, and inspiration feel less constrained than before. This can show up in small but meaningful ways: an increased willingness to try again, a return of curiosity, or a lighter emotional response to situations that once felt overwhelming. Even physical sensations of stress may begin to ease as the mind stops operating in constant resistance. At the same time, relationships often undergo natural adjustments during these phases. Some connections may fade simply because they no longer reflect your current direction, while others become more supportive and stable as mutual understanding grows. New relationships can also emerge, often reflecting your evolving priorities rather than random chance. What matters most is not forcing these changes, but recognizing them as part of a broader process of rebalancing. Life tends to reorganize itself around what you consistently choose and value, and over time, that creates an environment that feels more coherent and less conflicted. This is less about external intervention and more about internal clarity, shaping external experience. As this alignment deepens, there is often a growing sense of ease, not because challenges disappear, but because your relationship with them becomes more grounded and less reactive. You'll touch lives without even trying. People will feel hope when they see you, and they won't even know why. Heaven calls this legacy without effort. Stay till the end, because this is the final stage of the promise. Archangel Michael says, you will not just be blessed, you will become a blessing. That's why heaven chose you. That's why you were preserved. That's why this person is being sent. This connection is a message to the world that heaven still answers, still restores, still fulfills. My beloved one, don't skip, because this is the grand revelation, the divine conclusion that ties every whisper of heaven into one final promise. Stay till the end, because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal is the reason heaven chose you for this exact journey, this exact connection, and this precise moment in time. Archangel Michael says, this was never just a story about love, it was a story about awakening. The person being sent into your life is not merely a companion, they are heaven's living confirmation that God never forgot you. You were written into a plan that started before you were even born. Don't skip, because this moment is the echo of eternity reaching your present. Every heartbreak, every delay, every unanswered prayer, it was heaven building strength within you. You were being refined so your heart could hold something divine. Looking ahead from this perspective, life is often experienced less as a series of dramatic revelations and more as a steady unfolding of clarity, choice, and alignment with what feels meaningful. When people reflect on their journey, they may recognize that many of the moments that once felt uncertain were actually shaping their ability to recognize what truly matters to them. This recognition can bring a sense of peace, not because every question has been answered, but because there is less pressure for life to conform to a specific imagined timeline. Instead, there is a growing trust in the natural pace at which understanding and opportunity develop. In this space, relationships that are healthy and supportive tend to feel like shared growth rather than dependency, where both individuals contribute to each other's stability and direction without losing their individuality. Over time, this creates a sense of emotional balance where connection enhances life rather than defines it entirely. There is also a deeper awareness that meaningful experiences are rarely defined by dramatic certainty in advance, but by how they are lived, nurtured, and sustained over time. This allows for a more present-focused way of engaging with life, where attention is placed on what is real and actionable rather than what is imagined or assumed. In that grounded awareness, life often feels more spacious and less pressured, creating room for decisions that are intentional rather than reactive. Ultimately, what emerges is not a fixed outcome, but an evolving sense of direction, shaped by clarity, experience, and a steady commitment to emotional honesty and personal growth.